We need around 400,000 points. 4,102 points. My little egg trick worked again. Almond milk I got from Aldi. Can't actually have it. Hi everyone, welcome to our grocery haul today. It's a little bit different. It's kind of a top-up shop, but it's also not. It's based on my points deals that I got for this week. And the main reason is when you are collecting points to fly free to the other side of the world, you need to start very early. So we are collecting points for 2026 and we need around 400,000 points. So we've got to start now. So every now and then when the budget allows, I'm going to do an extra top-up shop based solely on points, but obviously things we would still use and need. And there's actually a lot of stuff here that I needed to get anyway. So I'm going to go through it with you and show you exactly how I got 4,000 everyday rewards points on this. 4,102 points. I'll put that on the screen if it's not coming up properly. So let me show you what I did and why I got what I got. We'll start off with some household products. So I got the toilet cleaner. That was not a points deal. However, I will just say if I spent $200 overall, I did get an extra 1,700 points if I spent $200. So I did add some extra stuff. That's one thing, is the toilet cleaner. I'm out of shampoo and conditioner, so I bought myself these Palmolive ones. I find the argan oil is good for my hair. I had a points deal for 120 points each, so I got 240 points for those ones there. Then we've got the Sard. I believe that was half price this week. Also, the washing powder was half price. I did just buy washing powder, but I thought I'd stock up while they're half price. So they help the total come to 200 and I can stockpile them. So Morning Fresh was also half price this week. That's all for the household things. I wasn't sure if we would find this cheese online because I hadn't seen it online before. It's the new cheese we found that we really like from Woolworths for only $9.30. So this is now our new go-to cheese. I actually like it more than the Coles cheese, so I'm really happy about that because now we don't need an extra trip to Coles for cheese, and it's even about $4 cheaper. So we can almost get 3 for the price of the 2 Coles ones. Some halloumi. I thought I've completely forgot about this and I saw it on sale. So I checked the carbohydrates and it's the same as other cheeses. So I thought I'd grab some of that to fry up. That would be nice. And lastly, for cheese, we got some tasty cheese slices. I didn't get a points deal for any of the cheese. My little egg trick worked again. So like I said, when I put the cheaper eggs in, I usually get these eggs because the cheaper eggs are always out. You can see I've got 4 cartons here and the limit's actually 2 cartons per purchase. So what happened was I did order online the 18 egg cartons, 2 of those. Obviously they were out, so they've given me 24 eggs, 4 cartons of eggs. Now, unfortunately, this one here, there are 4 cracked eggs that I can't use. So this is the worst one. I'm not going to use this one, but these other ones are cracked like this. So I'm actually going to quickly use those now so that I still get use out of them. I'm just not going to use that one, but I'm not going to complain about that either because that still gives me way more eggs than I ordered and paid for. So quite happy with that. Then we've got some wraps here. I only got these once before and then I couldn't find them again, but I really liked them, so I'm very happy to have these. And the Halga's wraps were, I think they were half price. I think that's why I got these ones. Stocked up on a couple of knobs. I don't know. I think they're called knobs. They're called knobs. Okay, stocked up on a couple of these of the Devon because they were 100 points each. So I got 200 points for the Devon. We have a little bit of Devon left over in the fridge, but I can put these in the freezer. I got a couple of packets of the Quick Oats. These were a points deal, 50 points each. So I got 100 points there. And we do like the Quick Oats here. These Golden Bakery Crumpets. Got 2 packets of those, and these were on a points deal. At the moment, Woolworths are doing 10 times points on certain products, so that's what they were from. Now, some of these other things were probably part of that 10 times deal as well, but I can't actually remember what, and I don't have a list of it. If you look on my app, it just shows the crumpets next to the 10 times points deal, but I got a total of 468 points for the 10 times points deal, which means I spent $46.80 under that deal. These beef burgers, frozen beef burgers, They're not the greatest, but they're pretty good when you're in a hurry, and they were 200 points. So I got those. I got some popcorn. This was half price, and the teenagers have been enjoying the popcorn, so I wanted to stock that back up for them. I got 2 punnets of Granny Smith apples. They were 100 points each, so I got 200 points for those. Big party bag of Doritos. I just chucked that in last minute because I had to make up the $200. And when you're shopping at the end screen, when you go to check out, it says, did you forget something? And they were there and they were marked down, so I got those. We can usually use those in several meals. Honey, just because we're just about out of honey. And my almond milk. This was half price this week. That's why I got this brand. Otherwise, I've found I like the high protein So Good brand the most, but any other low carb brand is good. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before, but when we did the Aldi versus Coles versus Woolworth vlog, we got almond milk and oat milk from different stores, and this almond milk I got from Aldi, can't actually have it because if you look at the carbohydrates, average per serving is 10 grams. Whereas the So Good high protein one is average per serve 0.8 grams. And it's for 250 mils for both of them, which I wouldn't drink that much anyway, but because it's just for coffee. But I'm not going to have an almond milk that's got that much more grams when I can have one with way less. And then this one here, the Vitasoy average is 0.8 as well. So I'm not sure why the Aldi one's so much, but I can't drink that one. I got 4 sweet potatoes just because I'm going to make up a little bit of sweet potato for Ollie while I plan his next month's meals, freezer meals to make. So I just wanted to make sure I had them here. I got 4 of the mac and cheese packs for the teenagers' kitchen, just to hold them over till I do another full shop. I got some 100 grams of smoked salmon. That was 120 points for that one. Then up here I got some kids toothpaste. I got 60 points for that. 2 buttermilk pancake mixes, 50 points each for that, so 100 points there. And I have plenty of canola spray in the pantry, but it's always good to stock it up, and it was 60 points for that. So now a few of the extras. All of this white chocolate, look at that. They were half price down to $4 each. And that was perfect timing. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. I may need more even. Ethan and Joyce got engaged a couple of weeks ago, and now they have an engagement party in a couple of weeks. And they've asked me to do some cakesicles, which are like cake pops, but in the shape of a small ice cream. So I've never made them before. I'm a little bit nervous, but I want to do the best I can. And I'm very happy that the Dream Chocolate was on sale, because obviously that's going to taste way better than using cooking chocolate or something on the outside. Wish me luck with that one. I'm not sure how that's going to go, but I'm going to do a trial soon. Just waiting for a couple more things to come in the mail that I ordered to make them. And likewise, this table spread is for that. That's also why I got so many eggs as well. I think I got 2 of the big 1 kilo table spreads, but obviously they were out, and they gave me these 500 gram ones, 4 of those. Now lastly, I got these 3 things: Kit Kat, Snakes Alive, and Doritos. So Woolworths are doing the Big Night In promotion, where you can win a share of 100 million everyday rewards points. So got to be in it to win it. So we have to buy 3 participating products. Now I've looked all over, I've read the terms and conditions, and I couldn't find anything that said if I bought 6, I would have 2 entries. It just said you have to buy 3 plus products. So I only bought 3 because I don't want to buy too much of that sort of stuff. And I got an entry. I figured, I don't know if you only get 1 entry either, but I figured if I do want to try for more entries, I would actually go in store and get maybe 9 or 12 of these items and do separate transactions. Maybe that's the best way to put extra entries in, I'm not sure, but we probably won't win anything. You know, when they did the Robux competition, we actually won about 400, 500 Robux throughout all of our shopping weeks. So maybe it's going to be divided like that, I'm not sure, but like I said, you got to be in it to win it. So that's why I got these 3 things, which I wouldn't usually get in the groceries. The total was $254.90. I did have to spend $200 to get the extra 1,700 points. And then by the time I finished putting everything I wanted in my trolley, I was at $230 something. So they added $9 for delivery. And I figured if I just put another $15 to $20 in, delivery's free, which means I'm really only spending another $10. So that's what I did to get free delivery over $250 is free. Oh, I did remember one more thing that I've had to already put in the freezer because I had to put Ollie down for his nap before I filmed this. I got the vanilla 4-litre Woolworths brand ice cream, and that was a points deal for 150 points. Now, I see that the points deal was for the reduced fat ice cream, which is what I got. I would have got this one, but it wasn't the points deal. So they swapped it out for this anyway, so that's a win there as well. So my total of 4,102 everyday rewards points is 252 base points. That's a point per dollar. Then when you're part of Everyday Extra, you get 2 points per dollar, so an extra 252 points there. And then 3,850 bonus points, including the second point for every dollar. So that is pretty good. I also got my gift card from the Qantas app before I bought my groceries. I got a $200 gift card because I already had 50 left over from another gift card I had, which means I got 600 Qantas points there. So altogether we got 2,600 Qantas points in one day for one shop to go towards our goal. At the moment we're up to about we're waiting on some to come through, but we know they're coming through from other things, so we're up to about 65,000, and we've got another roughly a year, less hopefully, so that we can book the flights as soon as they come out, but roughly a year to get another 300 and something points. We'll keep you updated as we go. So for now, I'm going to finish this vlog, put this stuff away, and I might try a batch of cakesicles. I'll show you in the next vlog how that went. So until tomorrow, hooroo mate. Don't mind me popping back in here at the end. I'm putting the groceries away, and I just realized I didn't even mention the Diet Coke. I still got half a box left of the one I got a couple weeks ago, but it was half price and I wanted to make up the amount that I needed. Also, 2 full cream milks. You saw that sitting there and I didn't even say a thing. Yeah, just so we could stock back up on milk for the week. Bye.